and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
What? No Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Your memory is uncanny.
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
1,000 credits? I should have that, right?
Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes, broken seals, that kind of thing.
I'd like to view and modify my ships.
Okay, no problem.
Ship. So, I have 8,000. Damn, you can really customize the shit out of this thing.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
The Rambler. Galileo. How much is that one? 132,000. Gladius. I like that. Shield Breaker. Damn, all these are so awesome. Where can I go if I need more crew for my ship?
I would try to viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
Where did you say I can sell things?
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
This place is huge. It's bigger than Whiterun, that's for sure.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. Hey.
Hi.
Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
I know I should be going to my objective, but I don't want to see what's popping. Is it here where I get companions? The Hunter.
Huh. Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
Impressive suit, if a little intimidating.
Yeah, well, I go all over. A little psychological warfare up front tends to make things easier.
I'm guessing you're a mercenary then, or military?
Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah. And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all.
There's a whole philosophy behind that sentence, isn't there?
Well, you're on to me.
That's bleak. Plenty of people out there are helping each other.
Of course. That's what makes the reality so tragic. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
I was hoping to get a price to see about hiring him. He's clearly the coolest guy here.
I really love this place.
Shut up.
Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Yes? What?
All these people are not as cool.
Okay, hello.
Barrett enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate here. Though I
Chocolate?
have informed him repeatedly, it is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight.
Sad.
There's a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something on display. Hi there! Thanks for stopping in. Feel
Thanks.
free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Hello, chocolate. I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Oh, please, take a look.
What? Almost $10,000 for that pistol. Oh, hell yeah.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
No, thank you. Actually, let me go talk to the people in here, I guess. Some of them had names. Not you, citizen.
I'm looking to join a crew. Any openings?
I'm interested. No, not really. What's your area of expertise?
Put me behind the trigger of your ship's energy weapon, and your targets are gonna have a very bad day.
I'm interested. How much will it cost me?
I think you'll agree my rate is fair.
I want to hire you, but I don't have enough. I don't think I should pay that much.
Why is that?
Who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer?
In my experience, the right offer is always worth waiting for.
I'm offering more than a job. It's an opportunity.
That's great, but you get what you pay for, you know?
For that many credits, I could hire 2 of you.
I know how much I'm worth.
Ah,
Too bad you don't.
yep.
That's the best I can do. Take it or leave it. I see.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes? Any vacancies on your crew?
I don't have an outpost.
Okay.
Hey there. You look like the planet-hopping type. Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
If you're willing to work, you're welcome aboard.
Aye, aye, Captain. I won't overcharge you. I'm grateful for the offer. I've been out of a job since I left the Freestar Rangers.
2,400. I can't afford what you're asking. Will you work for less?
You're short on credits?
Who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer.
In my experience, the right offer is always worth waiting for.
That's what that dumb bitch said. No, you're missing the point. I can explain if you give me a chance.
Okay, okay. You've made your point.
There's no reason for us to have a problem, is there?
You don't know what
What?
you're talking about. I feel for you, but I... Oh. Well, I guess there's...
Goodbye.
Hey, if you're looking for a weapon specialist, I could really use the work to pay off some debts.
What kind of debts are we talking about?
The kind that need to be paid off quickly, or else I'm in big trouble. And if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to keep the details of that to myself. Unless you're agreeing to hire me, of course.
Weapons expert, huh? I can shoot at targets just fine, thanks.
Anyone can shoot at targets, but I take them out.
Ooh.
You're not gonna find a better shot anywhere else. So, are we making a deal or what?
He seems nice. I'm interested.
I'm not asking for that much. Just my fair share.
Jesus, he's just more expensive than everybody else. I don't think I should pay you that much.
You're asking me to work for less than the going rate? Why would I do that?
Going rate $33,000? I know you'd like to help me if you could.
Yeah, I hope so.
You know, I really think I left the oven on 2 star systems over. You think relative time means my house has burned down by now?
You know what? I may be starting to like you.
Who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer.
Don't think I'm
Ooh.
desperate or anything, but you do have a point. Well, I guess something's better than nothing. I'll cut my price, but I'm not going any lower.
I want to hire you, I don't have it.
I understand. Guess I'm not the only one who should be looking for work.
Bam!
Swing by again when you can afford it.
Kiss my ass.
Howdy.
Simeon Bankowitz.
You picked a good day to drop by. Bartender's making them strong today. You in town for business?
That's right. Official Constellation business.
You're with Constellation? Damn, that's cool. I've always admired you guys. Exploring the stars full-time seems like a dream come true. It seems like we have that in common. Personally, I'm here looking for work. I just quit my job as a weapon tester for MAST.
Today's your lucky day. I'm looking for people to join my crew.
Well, I'll be damned. What a coincidence. Working on a ship sounds perfect. I was hoping my next job would get me out of the city. What's your offer?
Oof.
All right. I'll look elsewhere then. If you...
Man, being poor sucks.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
Yes, ma'am. I didn't think it was that obvious.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen.
How much a polar bear
You just
weigh?
relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
Heard any rumors lately?
I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Valroon embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Valroon, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went.
What's the word around town?
I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Valroon embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House for room, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went. Stop by anytime you'd like to catch up.
Is Starfield better or worse than Outer Worlds? Let me put it to you this way, buddy. If I ran out of toilet paper, I would wipe my own ass. But wait a minute. I was gonna make a joke. I don't know. Starfield is Starfield is way better. So much better that I would wipe my ass with Outer Worlds. That's what I was getting at, but it sounded better in my head. I apologize. Talk to who? Coffee shop.
I'm meeting my girlfriend for drinks at the Viewport tonight. I sure hope your day's going as well as mine is.
How's your day going?
Fine, I guess.
You got the septum piercing.
Do we know each other?
No, and I don't want to. Just making small talk. No, but I'd like to get to know you better. Not me.
Oh, alright. I thought you were trying to flirt with me. My day's going fine. It's hard to complain about anything when you have a Terror Brew in your hand. Catch you later, yeah? I sure hope your day's going as well as mine is.
Although I have attempted an analysis several times, I simply cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
Buddy, it's coffee. Take one, get out of the way, and let us get on with our lives.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Yes.
Are these people talking for a reason?
I don't pardon.
They were like super loud.
Shiny.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Corporate policy requires me to state that everything Terra Brew offers is my favorite.
That is stupid. I'm leaving. Thanks for wasting my time.
Everything when you have it. You never know when you may lose it.
Damn, that looks good. Oh, it's gone.
Here, one moment.
What?
Gone the next.
Just like
I
your
tell
steak.
You must
Or pork
cherish
chops.
everything and everyone while they're here. You never know when you may lose them.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You see, I lost something invaluable. Lost it in a bet, if you must know. It was one of my most prized items in my collection. It was a gem. Priceless, no doubt. And its beauty was blinding. Life seems a little less bright without it. That scoundrel George St. George has it in his possession now. And knowing that fills me with such envy and anger.
You miss it that badly, there has to be a way to get it back.
I agree. I think I know just the thing. St. George, like myself, is a collector of trinkets and relics from Earth. I have in my possession a plate that I'm sure he won't be able to live without. Please, would you be my hero and go exchange the plate for the jewel? I'm sure it will work.
Yeah, I'll make the exchange for you.
Fantastic! Here's the plate. Come back to me when you have the gem, and please don't drop it. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Guillaume, by the way. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Guillaume? Gem jealousy. This gem must mean a lot to you.
It does. It was the first item I ever collected. The start of it all. I received that gem when I was a young man. To know that I foolishly wagered it. Threw it away. Well, I won't make that mistake again.
What if George rejects the exchange? Are you sure this plate is enough?
I can assure you with near certainty he won't decline. As much as I hate to say it, St. George and I are cut from the same cloth. We both adore relics from Earth, no matter how large or monetarily valuable they are. They are a piece of human history, and that means a lot to us both. It pains me to part with the plate, but I happen to have a few others in my collection. If it means sacrificing one to get the gem back, I will.
You from this area?
Yes, I've been blessed to call New Atlantis home. When I was a younger man, I would travel the settled systems with no home to call my own. I was a nomad, if you will. But out of all the places I've been, no place quite spoke to me like New Atlantis.
Are you a gambler by trade?
Ah, not by profession. I work out of the Valberg building. Gambling is a vice I've indulged since I was a young man, and I've amassed a great collection of trinkets and valuables from it. Alas, recently my luck has soured and my collection is dwindling by the day. But I can't stop, right? I can't just quit, because what if my luck returns?
Absolutely. I'm sure your luck will turn around eventually.
I'm glad you understand. Lady Luck can be a cruel mistress, but I'm sure she will smile upon me soon.
She sure is. What type of things do you collect?
I collect all sorts. Gems, novelties, old Earth trinkets. Anything and everything that has some sort of value, monetary or otherwise. One of my favorite possessions is a fork that was used on Earth. How amazing is that? You'd be amazed what people will wager in a bet. I've won and lost some truly breathtaking things. My collection, as it stands, is quite valuable and substantial. It used to be more so, but my bad string of luck lately has affected it. Take care.
Big fella? So shout out to anyone who is not yet gone to a casino yet. If you ever do decide to, and you start winning, please take it in moderation, because when I turned 21, I went to a casino and I lost everything, all the money
This is New
I
Atlantis
had.
Transit, or
So,
the NAT.
I would recommend leaving your cards at home.
The city. We can take it directly to.
I would recommend
the
leaving
next
your cards
district.
at home. Do not go to an ATM. Take a friend that is responsible with you, and try to, well, quit when you're ahead. You do not want to lose everything.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
I don't care about that. I had another quest to do. Right? Yeah, that. Where is that? Oh. I thought I auto-clicked it to... I guess I did. I should probably just do the main quest just to get, like... I probably can leave anyway, but... I could tell a little bit of a frame rate issue here, but like on the barren planet, I didn't see anything. Hello.
Well, hello. You
Hi.
hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues.
A job? Tell me about it.
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave, Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested?
Definitely. Just tell me what I need to do.
Well, first things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all?
I've had run-ins with the Crimson Fleet. I don't know if that counts.
It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer. Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
What's MAST?
You know, MAST. The Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview.
You mentioned Aegis. Who are they?
Aegis?
Aegis.
They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works.
Why am I bringing this package here and not Aegis?
Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business. Let me know if you have any questions.
Okay. Yeah, I have questions.
No soliciting. I am really in the middle of something.
Excuse me? Can't pickpocket? Alright. Read the secret outpost slate. Okay, where is that? Is that something I have? Is that... Loyal to your crew, I get it, but screw that. Beg, borrow, steal, kill to get to Denbula IB. There's a secret outpost we're trying to crack. Once in a lifetime opportunity. You will regret it if you stay here, stave the rest of your life, if you don't get your ass out of over here. Okay. So can't do that right now. Gem jealousy. This place really is something. Commercial district.
So much to see, so much to learn. Life is beautiful in that way. Yes?
Ah, crap. What's his name? Galami? Galami wants his gem back. He'd like to exchange this plate for it.
A plate? Oh my. As in a plate from Earth? Absolutely. Without question. Here. Take the gem. That Guillaume, if he wanted his gem back so badly, he could have simply asked. The gem is worthless, less than a paperweight. But actually, Earth paperweights are quite valuable.
Seems like there are a lot of animosity between you and Guillaume.
Ah, I'm sure Guillaume makes it seem that way. In reality, it couldn't be further from the truth. Guillaume and I have known each other for years, since we were both young men. He is the closest thing I have to a brother. And, much like brothers, we quarrel. But that doesn't mean we don't like each other. I will say, however, Guillaume can be a tad overdramatic, as well as a sore loser. Don't tell him I said that.
What do you do?
Me? Why, to be frank, I don't do much. Not anymore, at least. And that suits me just fine. Yes. I now live to collect artifacts from Earth. You see, every artifact tells a story. Even spoons and forks, which most take for granted. People laugh at me when they see I collect old Earth spoons. But think about it, friend. Spoons change the course of history. Can you imagine life without them?
What brings you to New Atlantis?
Ah, the usual things, I suppose. Fame, fortune, power. I'm only joking, of course. I've actually been fortunate to call New Atlantis home for many years. For a collector, like myself, I do believe there's no better place in all the settled systems. I've been charmed to make the acquaintance of many fellow old Earth enthusiasts here in New Atlantis. And that is why I continue to stay.
I'm an Earth enthusiast. Alright, let's go back to Guillaume. I guess it's a French name? I don't know.
You see that scientist out in front of the mast, staring at trees?
My
Sounds
closet
upset.
has an amazing relic in its
Whatever
possession.
it is, it can't be
A
that bad,
spoon
right?
recovered from Earth. Ah, I'm so envious.
Here's your gem, safe and sound.
Ah, wonderful. I knew George would make the exchange. He could never resist foodware from Earth. You've done me a great service today, friend. I'll be sure to never take this gem for granted ever again. Thank you for bringing it back to me. Until next time.
Level 5. Spacesuit design. I don't think there's a level cap, or at least I hope not. Alright, so what's next on my agenda? There was something in activities. Speak to the scientist by the tree. Where homeboy at? Back in the tunnel.
water is quite aesthetically pleasing. Or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. Fly around like they own...
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this.
You know, the ones left over from the Colony War.
Something wrong? You seem concerned.
Yes. Concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance? Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me?
I'd love to help.
Well, thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time. I really do need that additional.
Pretty place. Do I just die if I keep running? Let's find out. Oh. So you will die. Just not instantly like I thought. CJ's open 48 hours. What the hell is CJ's? Hello.
CJ's is always open. No matter, come on in. Take a look around.
What do you have for sale?
I've got all your basics right here.
Oh, it's just like a medic. It's like a doctor. How's business?
Nice and steady. Just the way I like it. I've got a good location, plenty of foot traffic, and a ton of people who are in a hurry and need to make a quick stop for the essentials. If things keep going this way, I'm going to start opening franchises all over the settled systems.
You like it here in New Atlantis?
You kidding me? Nowhere else like it in the settled systems. First time I came here as a kid, I knew I was going to come back and make my mark on this city. Nowhere I'd rather be. And now that I've got this place up and running, it's all coming together. Be seeing you.
Goodbye.
has been climbing the charts. Mech Horizon is a fictionalized...
I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just going in an elevator. And with a computer. Alright, well, whatever.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there. But nothing's changed.
Definitely better than the last interceptor.
But why did they replace the handler?
Only pick one at a time.
I thought the actress was amazing.
She turned it down. She apparently signed on to do some Shakespeare.
You gotta let her go. We got the other trick.
Valberg? What's this, a jewelry store?
Welcome to... If you're looking for the best cut of meat in the settled systems, look no further.
What's a whetstone?
The general term? A sharpening stone, for knives. The kind of knives that cut the most delicious meat in the settled systems. This whetstone, though, is the best restaurant you've ever eaten at. If you like a perfect steak, you're in the right place.
Does all your food come from local sources?
You must be joking. I have an exclusive contract with the Trade Authority. It's all shipped in from off-world. And no, I'm not divulging the planet of origin.
Tell me! See what's on the menu.
Why wouldn't you?
Steak? A baguette? Really is like a French town. Plum. The Deep. Alien salmon. Smoked slab of ribs served with mashed potatoes. Seared strip steak served alongside mixed vegetables. Yum. $1,000 for one steak. This is what Biden has done to our economy. What am I doing all the time?
Keep it moving.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does.
Eggs?
So if you see some, can you tell me?
I'm looking for biosensors, not eggs.
Okay, well, if I see any of those, I'll tell you. And you can tell me if you find any eggs. Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
So I guess here's the conundrum. Do we sell them for money, or do we return them for the good of New Atlantis?
Fuel, both ship and we've done the research, the prep. Now we just...
I'm pleased to report that our stocks are currently being maintained at 90% or higher. I'm sure we have anything you might need. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon.
Bought an egg from a kid recently? I need it.
Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why? What is it?
It's a sensitive scientific equipment. Very important.
Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra.
Why?
Let's call it a convenience fee, shall
You
we?
bitch. Can't you just give it to me?
I could, but I did pay for it. I'd like to recover my losses. And it's all the way in the back room. I'd have to walk back there, then back out here. You did say this was important after all. Honestly, it's probably worth way more than what we're talking about.
Fine. Here you go.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Uh-huh.
I hope we have what you need.
What is it you do here?
You mean besides providing a pleasant face for customers to interact with? It's all in the name. We distribute
Get a load of this
materials and products all around the United Colonies. Never a dull moment. Always something going on, and 4 other things we need to be ready for. I know some people don't believe it, but we really do the best we can. Wouldn't still be working here if I didn't care. You're always welcome back, if you don't mind a bit of a wait.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
Hmm. Job application. Welcome to Ryujin Industry job application. All questions must be answered in order for your application to be submitted. How many years of experience do you have working secretarial position or corporate environment? None. How familiar are you with our product line? Not at all. What is your proficiency with computers regards to typing and file management? Low. What level of education have you completed? High school. Do you have a history of criminal activity? No. Submit application. Please report to Imogene Salzo in Neon for your interview. What? Oh, so I got an interview? Cool. I'm somebody now, Mom.
I do hope you're taking it, as always, all guy.
Listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you?
Just a starship captain seeing what New Atlantis has to offer.
Really? Huh. You have your own ship? Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative.
You're buttering me up pretty thick.
So you see right through me. You've got a good eye. You are just the person I'm looking for. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, it's a tough field. And what I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge.
Tell me about the mark, then.
Yes! So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam, and Dieter Maliki jumps system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead, we don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
Let's collect some debt.
I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current. I hate to end on this note, but not everyone's a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs for me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
Spite fuels me. Spite and beer. Hey.
Hey, yourself.
Yeah, good talk.
Anything I can do for you?
Yeah. Find a gal bank teller and deposit all your creds into my bank account. It'll be paid, of course. Eventually.
What are you doing here?
Trying to get a job at Gal Bank. It's the big building with the word Gal Bank on it.
Hey, thanks for clearing that up.
You're welcome. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to be a banker. It'll be fun.
Why do you want to work at Gal Bank?
Because magic isn't real, which means I can't be a necromancer. I figured being a soul-sucking banker was the next best thing.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
Why?
Because I hate myself.
Huh. Guess we have that in common. Alright. I like to paint, I like to crochet, pretty much hate everything else. You're starting to grow on me, though. Like a fungus. But I like mushrooms. Guess that's the third thing.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
You seem nice. See you later. Usually I don't like girls with bangs, but she's alright.
Being in the UC always makes me...
Hello there.
Wow.
You look completely different.
You look great. But if you'd like to look better, you're in the right place.
Oh, plastic surgery.
Hi, welcome to Enhance. Thanks so much for stopping in today. I'm sure my staff and I can accommodate your every need. If you're here to try something new or on a whim, or to replicate a look you've seen and loved elsewhere, or just want to love your reflection in the mirror a little bit more, we've got you covered. All our services and records are private and confidential, so no need to worry.
I'm glad you take patient confidentially serious. A breach of information could be a major problem for your business.
Oh my God. You certainly put things bluntly, don't you?
I guess, but it sounds like you take your patient's confidentiality seriously, so you have nothing to worry about.
I did. No, I do. I take it all very seriously. Sorry, you just took me a little off guard. To tell you the truth, I made a bit of a slip-up. I may have lost a data slate containing the confidential information of numerous patients.
Aw, you goof.
Little things, you know, like payment, information, procedures done, age, birthdays, mailing addresses. Oh no, who am I kidding? This is so bad. If that information gets out, my business and reputation could be destroyed. No patient will trust me again.
Well, that certainly is not good.
It's not. People's private information is at stake, ready to be taken by any bad actor that finds that damn slate. And worse, my reputation and business is on the line. Please, I'm begging you. You have to find that slate.
Alright, I'll find it. Where have you visited recently?
Yes. Oh, thank you. And let's see, I frequent the Terror Brew nearby, as well as Whetstone. I also stopped by the Valberg building recently. Thank you for doing this. You're a lifesaver. Please, come back as soon as you have the slate. Oh, and don't read anything on it. It's confidential stuff, remember?
Is all this safe?
Oh, yes, of course, sure. Enhance's proprietary registered technology is absolutely the best in the settled systems. There is a reason we've been the #1 most trusted brand for reconstructive and plastic surgery for 2 decades running.
What kind of reasons bring people in here?
Well, I'm not at liberty to disclose any of our patients' personal motivations or services. You understand, of course. But, gosh, it could be anything, really. Something simple or a total reconstruction. Why you're here doesn't really matter to me. It's just important that you're satisfied when you leave. If you'd ever like to make a change, you're up to the task.
Geez, no wonder he's here.
Don't be nervous. You got this.
You looking for a job too? Infinity is always on.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters.
Huge. Like staggeringly huge.
As you can see, traffic is good. If
And
you
there are
want
2
a coffee,
locations in New Atlantis?
see the barista.
Hello and welcome to Terror Brew.
Yes, and the sales in the fest didn't dip at all when the sale started.
Hello there, dear friend.
Wish that bartender at the viewpoint would stop complaining to security. I don't know what you lost, but you won't get it back by
to get it
annoying
looking
us.
just like this.
Nice to
Whatever
meet
you
you.
say. I got
Not many
to
people
admit,
take the time to say hello to folk like us. I know you think this is a joke.
Deliver the sensors. Got it. I like the robot, but it scares the shit out of me when I forget he's behind me and then he just like start hauling ass towards me.
If it isn't my favorite almost a lab assistant, what can I do for you? Any luck tracking down those sensors?
Got all your sensors right here.
So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us. All right, we'll just upload the data. Give it a moment. And just another moment. Oh, it is working, isn't it? Ah, there it is. What a relief. Now, let's see. This is... well, it's... oh my. Seems my concerns were valid all along. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to Mast immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once.
I'm glad your concerns were validated.
Yes, it does feel good to be right. Particularly when others have attempted to convince you otherwise. Repeatedly. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in Mast at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation.
Is that it?
These findings are... Thank you for your help retrieving the biosensors.
Check in on him later. Alright, so next. Time to go back to Viewpoint and talk to the bartender. Nighttime already. I've been walking around here all day.
Hello. Ever been to Sidonia? My brother works there.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Hey there, new guy.
Hi.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything.
Business. Oh, what?
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide.
Well, I have to give it a try.
You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
You should go talk to security, see if you can get what's yours.
I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo.
Sounds like you need a helping hand.
I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis. This is just one friend talking to another friend. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
Oh, I'm here for you. I'll do whatever I can.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something.
Oh, I'm gonna take some hostages.
Figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
Don't worry, I'll figure something out. No hostages? Well, there goes my idea.
Yeah, this is hardly a life or death situation. Some light breaking and entering at worst, right? Catch you later.
Goodbye.
A diplomatic visa?
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with?
Got some cargo that was impounded. I need access to it.
Yeah, I can't really just let you in there.
There's no reason for us to have a problem, is there?
Sorry, bud. I can't.
I understand. I'm not trying to make things difficult.
Look, I'd like to help, but... Alright, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you. There's my job over it.
What a nice
Anyone
guy.
asks, I had nothing to do with this. You got it?
I don't even know your name.
1 second. Alright, make it quick, will you?
Thank you.
Scan as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay.
Hi, how are you? Hey there, new guy.
Hi.
Good to see you again.
No.
Can I get you something?
Good to see you. I have a present for you.
Oh, no way. You really got it? I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I mean, I want to know, but it's maybe better if I don't.
Honestly, it's not that bad of a story. Don't worry, no one died getting this.
I certainly hope not. This is a huge deal to me, but it's not worth either of us murdering over. Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it in the end. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you have the first ever sample. On top of that, you get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks.
What?
But you want a little pick-me-up now and then? I got you covered. I need some time to work on what comes next. But this was the difficult part, I think. Really? Thank you so much. See you around.
2,000 credits.
Excuse me.
Alright, so... Talk to Representative, Chisom? Chisom. I don't know.
I've been trying to exercise more and eat healthier, but I feel like it'd help if I had a couple of cheat days.
Is there a problem?
What? Can't you see I'm dealing with something?
Nope. What was that all about? The guards seem to have an issue with you.
Did you not hear? They won't let me enter the city. Me, a political envoy who comes here constantly trying to help prevent another war. And this is the thanks I get? They won't let me enter without a diplomatic visa? Ridiculous.
Do you know anyone that can help? I can talk to them for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And here I am biting your head off. Apologies. I'm just, well, rather flustered. Look, if you have time, could you please go to the Freestyle Collective Embassy and speak to a diplomat? They'll know what to do.
For a few credits, Hey, it's my pleasure. My good deed for the day.
Thank you. I'll wait here until the embassy sends the cavalry. Not like I have much choice.
Talk to an embassy diplomat.
Exactly. It's like...
When someone insults...
I may not always have the perfect advice for people, but I try to just be here for them. I think that's what they really need more than anything else. Were you seeking worldly wisdom or just a friendly ear?
The meaning of life would be good for a start.
It would, wouldn't it? Well, if you find it, be sure to come back and let me know. It would make the next sermon more memorable, if nothing else. And in the meantime, while it isn't quite so profound, I might suggest reading some of our works. Among the Grav Jumps is a good place to start. I'm sure you can find a copy lying about. And if you do decide to read it, perhaps you'd let me know what you think. See if it speaks to you, as it has to others.
I'm sure I did at one point, but I'm drawing a blank.
Understandable. The things I've forgotten over time. Well, you could fill more than a few books. As I said, I'm sure there's a copy somewhere. Might jog your memory. And it would give us an opportunity to discuss the ideas, which I would thoroughly enjoy. If you do read it, you know where to find me.
Oh, hi there. I'm Marcus Lestari. Are you interested in the Sanctum Universum?
Sure, I guess I'm interested.
Glad to hear it. It's an exciting time for the church. We're growing every day, and we've been getting more interested visitors lately, too. Actually, we've had a few visitors come by recently, but they have yet to come visit us again. This strikes me as a good opportunity. I'm wondering, would you like to go check in with those visitors and welcome them back to our church? Maybe all they need is just another invitation. And don't worry, I'll pay for your effort, of course.
Aren't I enlightened? Why not reach out to them yourself as a member of the church?
Well, that's why. We want to keep growing our community, but sometimes people can be suspicious of others who are already heavily involved in the church. A new face like yourself might make the prior visitors more comfortable with returning, and you all may learn something along the way. Either something about the church or about yourselves.
Let me think about it.
All right. If you change your minds, come back to me.
Are you a member? Keeper Aquilus seems to know what he's talking about.
Aquilus has helped me through some tough times lately.
I don't really go for all this religion stuff.
The
but I
FC
like
is
talking
not.
to
The
Aquilus.
Freestar Collective has no place in New Atlantis.
What's your problem with the FC?
What's my problem with them? Really? I'm keeping the FC accountable for the terrible things they've done. The Colony War was an unforgivable tragedy. Countless lives could have been spared, but the Freestar Collective was out for blood. The Freestar Collective took my father away from me. Oh, please. Grief has nothing to do with it. Facts are facts. And the fact of the matter is that my dad would be alive if the FC never broke the Treaty of Narian.
What do you think should happen to the FC embassy?
Well, I want it torn down, of course. The fact that there's even an embassy for them here after what they did, it's infuriating. Tear it down. Tear it all down.
Diplomacy is needed to make sure another colony war won't happen again. We need that embassy.
Ha! Diplomacy? That doesn't mean anything to the FC. They'll break
true.
any law and treaty that they feel like. It doesn't matter to them.
All right, lady, you're winning me over.
The fact that there's... Tear it down.
Diplomacy is useless anyway.
When dealing with the FC, you're right. They'll just pick and choose what laws they like and which ones to break. They don't care what the consequences are, or how many people die. Bye.
Good luck with whatever you're doing.
The guards will check you at the elevators. Try not to make a fuss. Welcome to the Free Star Embassy. Is there something I can help you with?
Representative Gisome is being held at the spaceport by UC Security.
Typical UC Security. They try to bully us every chance they get and still manage to play the victim. I'll get this squared away with the folks down at the spaceport. Thanks for letting us know.
The data from the biosensors speaks for itself. Let's hope that Mast takes these. Thank you for your help retrieving the biosensors.
Jumping from such a height is dangerous for your endoskeleton.
Ain't it the truth? But now we're in the slums.
There are always about a million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry, I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous.
Carl? Who's Carl?
Co-worker of mine on this assignment with me. Clearly not taking it seriously. Not really surprising. Most folks are fine with ignoring what goes on down here.
I could assist you.
Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
That's it. I'm not going to show up to work for a week. Then, what was behind? Much you need to me.
where that junction box at?
Hey, can you hear me? I think this is working. I only have a general view of things. But that's it. Great job. So, that trip to secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay.
Not pilot exams.
Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's. And maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
Interesting.
All right, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right down. Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right?
Oh, shit. Oh, no. What the hell is that? I need a gun with bullets. Guess what I'll have to do.
It's approaching. Received.
Big Bruno.
Damage registered. No more enemies remaining.
I feel like I stumbled onto something I wasn't supposed to see. Topher's inbox from Nico, 28 days ago. This is Nico. A friend of mine told me you're looking for a Model S. Is that true? Man, trying to buy a Tesla? A med kit in here. Bed looks nice. Or Topher Uguat. Big Bruno. They look like the Panzer things from Wolfenstein. Jake's. Can you turn this shit down?
You buying? You better be buying. I don't do small talk.
Okay, then I'll see you later. Nice place you got here.
First of all, I didn't ask what you thought of it.
Oh, kiss my
Second,
ass.
don't blow smoke up my ass. We
Okay.
both know it ain't nice.
Huh. Get a lot of business down here?
Down here? Like that's somehow different from other bars? Worse, maybe? That's what you're implying?
It is actually underground, so I wasn't wrong.
What are you? A structural engineer? Some mass egghead? I know full well what down here implies.
Well, apparently not, because you asked me. So,
Well, bye.
see you, idiot.
Do you have room for one more on your crew?
What's your area of expertise?
Particle beam weapons are my specialty. If you have one aboard your ship, I can use it to reduce your enemy to atoms.
No thanks.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Okay. Hello. I'm looking for work. You hiring?
What's your area of expertise?
I'm a fusion systems specialist, meaning I can increase the overall efficiency of your ship's power plant to provide more energy.
Honestly, that's not bad. How much would it cost?
Trust me, you'd be getting a bargain.
I don't think I should pay that much.
Why is that?
I know you'd like to help me if you could.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
I knew you were a reasonable person.
I try to be.
I'm sure we can work something out.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
Man, kiss my ass.
That's the best offer you're going.
Goodbye. I ain't paying that garbage. Rick Duran. I must have said something when I walked in. I don't like your attitude.
Yeah, well, newsflash, buddy. I don't like anything about you either.
Well, you sound like a
In fact,
smurf.
I dislike you with such conviction that I'm inclined to fight you right now. What do you say we go 10 rounds? Right here, right now.
Let's do this, little man.
Yeah, well, luckily for you, I actually hurt my hand when I was punching some other assholes' lights out.
What a pussy.
Doc says it'll take a few weeks or months to heal. Yeah, we'll take a rain check. Once my hand heals, you're done for.
Yeah, see ya, bitch.
We still talking?
Excuse me.
Alright, I will actually be right back. Alright, we're back. Apologies. Took my wife out for lunch. Kind of had a big lunch.
Yes?
You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay. Just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet.
It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price. Whenever it may be, I can afford it.
There's like 3 rooms and none of them have stairs.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of field attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down.
Powered down or powered on? Whatever. Fixed.
Wow, you got it. Really well done.
Thank you.
You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Here I come. Unless I get sidetracked talking to somebody else.
How
Oh no.
about it? It's a quaint shop, isn't it?
Slow down here,
like
isn't
it
it?
here.
Yeah, slow down here, isn't it?
Maybe a little, but that's not such a bad thing, is it? Better than all the noise and attention topside, if you ask me.
I'm saying the same thing, buddy. What do you do here?
Oh, Henrik is an old friend of mine. I help out around here from time to time. But I don't just loiter around. I'm involved in my own business endeavor as well.
I'd like to do business with you.
Unfortunately, I'm quite old-fashioned. I only deal with associates that I know and trust. But if you do a small favor for me, I might feel comfortable opening my business up to you. All you need to do is pick up a package from Red Mile and deliver it to me. You don't even need to interact with anyone.
Sure, I'll do it.
Fantastic. I eagerly await your return.
All right.
Stay out of trouble.
He seems a little shady, but he seems alright. Secure access.
You think Deimos Staryards would hire me?
Nope.
What am I saying? Of course not.
Been up there, huh?
Where am I going? Hello.
Did I say thank you?
Yes.
Because thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself.
Hey, I'm happy to help.
Well, not everyone would be, and I appreciate it. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from.
Where?
Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So, that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain, but if not, then this is where we part ways.
Oh, hell, I'll come with you. Just let me hack your safe right here. Ding. The lockpicking is so fun. Oh, it's... I don't want to steal. At least I got the experience.
So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really, really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly?
I got your back, sister.
Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
Hopefully I'm scary enough.
From me, but those ecliptic mercenaries, the factions use.
You'll have to remind me.
Freestar Collect and
I'm Luisa Reyes. Oh, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry. What?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what. I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay?
Well, let's get violent. I won't fire the first shot, but I will fire the last shot. Let's go.
That's dramatic. Though reassuring, I guess.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Homegirl looking like Hillary Clinton.
I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all.
Alright, well. So you need to get up to that platform. Somehow. I don't think there's a way to climb. Oh, not here anyway.
Sorry, I can't play right now. I'm grounded.
I gotta get up to that third level. Somehow. Upper level. Asking you will receive.
Hey there. You should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
And Zoe's here too, if you hadn't guessed. We've agreed to work together on this. Once you throw the switch, we can direct you to the next junction box. That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
Adequately done. I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams.
She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface. Which technically means it's not my responsibility.
We'll have this solved in short order. You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level. However,
we agree that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need. Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
Oh, is the quest marker still stuck on that?
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs, but I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
Decisions. I got my helmet on, I can't go underwater? can't? Oh, no, I can't.
Hey, you should be getting close. Looks like it's somewhere near Athena Tower. Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that. Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems.
Well, this is where I came earlier.
On one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
Program update. Dogson. My guys got creative with the rewiring. Should have all the juice you need to run the program nonstop, so stop messaging me and get to work. I expect my cut soon. And keep the damn door locked. Last thing we need is someone poking around. Even if Gallbank notices the missing funds, they won't have a way to trace it. They'll call it malfunction and wipe the records. Like they always do. Money's all digital anyway. They can literally just make as much as they want. Interesting. Nice place, though. Excuse me. I can't wait to get rid of this guy. Alright, who should I give it to? Should I give it to Reyes, or should I give it to the girl that's gonna pay me money?
I've got limit. We're doing the best we can here. That's all we can ever do.
I'll come back and talk to you.
That's a call someone's power kept going out. Know what it was?
I think I would do the right thing.
So you tracked it down. You've got something to show for it? Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this.
2,000's enough.
Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be?
That's a strange way to introduce yourself. Yeah, curses, you've blown my cover.
No one she's sent so far has had any hint of a sense of humor. So either she's getting craftier, or you're not working for her. Please, let me know if I can assist you further.
I'm interested in doing work for the Trade Authority.
That depends. If you have a ship and are willing to haul cargo, then we've got some work. Otherwise, you're gonna have to be more specific. We frequently post cargo running jobs up on the mission boards around town. Check them out. I've heard our jobs pay well, and on the off chance that's not what you're looking for, well, I can't really help you then.
Can you tell me more about the mission boards and where to find them?
Many different parties use the mission board to post jobs for freelancers and the like. For example, the Trade Authority uses them to post cargo hauling jobs. You'll usually find mission boards in bars, typically ones nearest the spaceport. You might be able to find them elsewhere, but that's your best bet.
So, looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Galabank's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law?
Why are you lying?
No less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
All right. Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
I very much doubt that.
See you around. I have 3 projects that are backburnered right now because no one has time to help me. 3!
You asking me for more help?
I totally understand that Mast has a... They said they were going to bring... They're always...
Alright, I guess not. Alright. Let's go talk to that doctor real fast.
Three gunshots this week alone. I guess we know where UC Security's priorities are. And aren't.
Run this place all by yourself?
Don't have much of a choice. Can't afford to pay staff, and while I've got a few volunteers from the community, I can only ask so much of them. We've scraped by for a good long while now, and we'll continue to do so. Don't you worry.
Strange place for a medical clinic, isn't it?
Funny story about that. You know, when people first arrived on Jemison, they dismantled the colony ship and used the parts to establish a place to live. Over time, they built out, and up, and up, and after long enough, they started to forget about the people and the things still down here. The walls and the ceiling have changed, but this place still uses equipment from that old ship. And it's here because not everyone in New Atlantis can afford Reliant Medical.
I just don't think we'll have a second phase. I can barely survive the first
Okay, what's next on the agenda? It's a long mission.
Ah, well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again.
Well, you told me to come back. Looks like you're still hard at work.
Indeed I am. The success of my previous venture, with which you so kindly assisted, has been brought to the attention of MAST. There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time... While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good.
If these vibrations continue to increase in frequency, like you're saying, it could possibly be harmful to humans.
Yes, and not just humans. All organic life will be affected. Low-frequency vibrations are not uncommon in this species. The vibrations help disperse nutrients throughout the tree. However, normally the vibrations are imperceptible. If the vibrations continue to increase in frequency and strength, prolonged exposure could lead to harmful and potentially deadly side effects. It's imperative we find a way to correct this. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me.
Let me guess. Co-worker and jilted lover.
What? No, that is ridiculous. I am a professional. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
I'll get your research.
Oh, thank you. Last I knew, he was on a field assignment somewhere near the outskirts of the city. Perhaps it's best if you don't mention my name in the process.
Let's see. Accept a mission from mission board. Ooh, bitch. Honey board's downstairs? I guess it would be. The trade authorities down here. I should have clicked this mission before I... whatever. Before I went back upstairs. Whoops. Mission board. To kill a pirate. Can I accept all of them? I accept. You can accept all of them. Oh, that's fun. Alright. Level 6? Okay. Science and then... By skillfully employing both new and time-tested methods, a researcher may complete projects faster. Okay. Sure, sounds good.
Hello.
Oh, I have a timeline. Shit. Better get the move on.